For the past 3 years, it has been all about survival. Literally, just trying to keep myself alive to get me to the day when I can be free from this torture. Every day has been a miracle of survival. I also experience what is referred to as malodorance. This is the alteration of the smell sensation so that I am often made to smell various things, including smoke, burning, dirty diaper, or baby powder, which they sometimes combine with the pedophilia type of torture, including the threat of planted dreams.
It's disgusting. It is dramatic. It's somebody trying to end my life. It's somebody trying to end who I am as a person. It's somebody trying to take over my mind, putting thoughts of pedophiles. Like, this disgusting things. You saw where I was going with that first word. Disgusting things that I don't even want to talk about because it makes me sick. I don't even like those words in my mind. But it is what it is. So I have no choice now but to acknowledge that there are people in my surroundings or whatever they're doing. I don't know how they do it. I don't care. I don't know if it's through weapons. I don't know. I don't care.
Or mental images. Almost all targets are forced to view child pornography in their minds.
With my dog, I am very playful with my pet, and suddenly one day that I was petting him I felt strange, in the sense of the word. I thought, this is strange, and then afterwards that strange sensation continued. Then in that moment I realized that was impost, so I thought, look at this losers, don't know how to put me down, and they are doing this. So I told them that I know what you are trying to do, and I started laughing, and then I said again out loud, you'll never take my will, ass. So just to show them that I meant what I said, I kept playing with my dog, and even though that attacks continue, I don't let them get me. Today, they continue with the programming of perversion, but this time they are aiming in the use. A people, better said young people, also children and...
So, obviously, I've made it clear that I know they have a pattern of tormenting people in these pedophilia ways. You see these pictures? I was just on, I think, one of the dating app, Tinder, right? As I'm swiping, of course, every time, one of the pictures is so bad that it was not even like in the main picture, it was just somebody in the background. It was a child. And then there's another picture where it's this woman, and some of these people profile just wants to be seen by me. And sorry, there's something, but also want to take pictures with children on purpose so they can post them and I see them, and then they start doing the nasty pedophilia type of torture they do to me. But obviously, you heard this. Based on this, those testimonies coming from individuals who are going through the same thing I'm going through or went through. Some of them are no longer with us. And based on the survey of target individual, which indicate that there's a tormenting of some pedophilia type of torture. And based on this, that woman was saying that they even aim this program perversion towards people and even of all sorts, people from young people and children too. And that's the same thing with me. I've swiped onto this Tinder profile, and just the kids there, as I'm saying that, I'm sorry, they do this thing where with saliva I have to swallow, and they kind of time it when I talk about kids, so it sounds differently, but they force you to get this nasty stimulation. With me, it's disgusting. And then they try to have this mental battle, whereas now it's you when you were a kid, it's like, now it's what you're forcing me to experience today. You do the pedophilia type of torture. This is why when this thing started, I really thought about losing, passing on, and I wrote a letter because I was dealing with this. I couldn't deal with the fact that this was happening to me, and I felt like they were just conditioning me to react this way, which is true. They are conditioning me, but now what gave me the strength is those testimonies. This is why I didn't go through what I was thinking about going through. It's because I was validated that it was not me in the first place. But not only that, but I was also shown that these people There's people who's going through that and are still strong. So who am I to be weak? If this woman, this trans woman, went through all of this and look how strong they are, why would I even like give up and let myself go? Right? They gave me strength. Because I knew it was not me. I was even writing letters to like newspapers saying something is happening. I didn't know there was a name for it. I was like, people are in my brain doing things to me. I haven't been processing the same way I wasn't been thinking. Ever since that day, August 19, 2019, I've been bombarded. I've been manipulated. But I knew it was not me. The thing is, I just thought that they were changing me into something. Well, they are changing me, but at least now I know like others are going through the same thing, and they recognize this nastiness as obviously others, obviously as the program doing this, but they're still alive. They're still fighting. They're still trying to maintain. And so me, I'm not gonna be the weak and just decide to lose my life because of not wanting to change into these nasty things. If these strong women are capable of doing it, and they have kids, and I have no excuse. And so when these nasty things happens to me, I just remember, this is nasty. They want you to subscribe to it. They want you to identify with these nasty things. I will not identify with these things because I know it's not me. I know as much as they force me to experience these nasty things, they know that I will never subscribe to, and that's what they force people to experience. I'm not the first one. I won't be the last one. And this low-life trash who happen to have a lot of pedophiles in these agencies, that's the reality. These people work for a bunch of pedos. They're nasty trash. They are disturbing low life. I'd rather suffocate. I'd rather die in this way than work for pedos that force people to experience these things. This trash that can't even say Roy Moore. They cannot say this name, Roy Moore, without saying it in a very, very hidden way. To all my target individual, death comes to all of us. This disturbingness I'm experiencing by looking at these kids, these little girls, is the things they force me to experience. It's nasty. And they try to create a battle where I'm supposed to be like, oh no, it's me when I was a kid. What the? To all my target individuals, stay strong and know that justice will be done for what they do. These people are low-life pedos, and they'll be reimbursed properly.